Hey friends, today we are hanging out in Disney Springs and I am so excited. I wanted to come out and try the new cookie of the month at Gideon's Bakehouse, and it's a brand new cookie they've never served before. On top of that, I got dining reservations at Morrow and Enzo's, a 1930s airplane terminal themed restaurant, and I figured I'd make a video and share my experiences with you. So we're gonna eat some food, do some shopping, and have a beautiful Disney Springs kind of day. Anywho's, let's go do this. Well, it's another beautiful morning here at Disney Springs. Temperatures are in the low 80s, but it's starting to get hot again here in Florida, and it might jump up to the 90s later this afternoon. And I'm excited to just hang out and show you guys around and try some of the new food here at Disney Springs. Like I mentioned, Gideon's is selling a cookie they've never served before, and it's a carrot cake cookie, probably for Easter, so I'm so excited to try it. And I'm continuing my Disney Springs restaurant adventure, where I eat at a new restaurant every single month, and this month it's Morrow and Enzo's, an Italian restaurant that takes place in a 1930s airplane terminal. So let me know where you guys want me to eat at next month in the comments, and I think we'll start by making our way up to Gideon's to get ourselves a cookie. We made our way up to Gideon's, and it's kind of a slow day today. They're not doing a virtual queue, just a standby line, and it only looks like it's a 20-minute wait, so might as well hop in line. Here is a look at the new menu for the month of April at Gideon's, and I'm excited. Like I said, they have the carrot cake cookie, which they've never made before, and a coconut cream cold brew. And I love the artwork on the front here. This is Olivia and her best friend Bun, and they have like a little poem that says, "With the dawn of spring comes a chance to start anew, but what if old worries still hold you true? You might need someone to help you find a voice, especially when your silence is not by choice." Good old Olivia and Bun. And here it is, the new cookie of the month at Gideon's Bakehouse, the carrot cake cookie, and it looks so good. I'm not too sure if I'm gonna like the icing though. I'm not the biggest fan of cream cheese icing, but I do love carrot cake. It's just gotta be like a special type of icing, not too cheesy. Alright, I think you guys know the drill. It's time to break into the cookie and show you guys the inside. And I love all the pecans on it. So now let's see what it looks like in the inside. Look at that. Oh, I'm excited. Wow, this cookie is amazing. It's not too sweet. The carrot cake has great flavor. I like that they added some pecans in there for a little nutty taste. And the cream cheese icing isn't too cheesy. It's literally perfect for me. And I would probably put this in my top 3. Like my top 3 Gideon's cookies of all time. That's how much I like it. Maybe it's because I love carrot cake so much. A lot of my friends make fun of me and they tell me I'm like an old man because I love, like, you know, carrot cake and pistachio, butter pecan ice cream. But this is so good and so delicious, and the texture is not like cakey. It's cookie. It's cookie carrot cake tasty. I like it a lot. I'm so happy we got to try it. Now I want to get to the coconut cream coffee. This is some unique flavors they got going on here. Eventually I want to do a combination bite. So it's kind of like a carrot cake coconut cream coffee. A carrot cake coconut cream coffee. That's kind of like a tongue twister. I was about to dive into the coffee when I reached for my straw and I realized I had a stick. I think when I set it down on the ground, I picked up a stick instead of the straw, and now I don't have a straw, so I'm gonna just pop the top off and try it this way. Oh, that might be a good combination bite. I love coconut and I love carrots, so let's try it together. A little carrot cake coconut cream combination bite. Both of these on their own are amazing, but put them together and it's incredible. I love the flavor of the coconut cream cold brew, and the cookie, like I said, is just right up my alley. And I'm happy that Gideon's is making new cookies. Like I said, I think this is the first time they've ever done a carrot cake cookie, so hopefully they do a lot more new cookies in the future. Enough of the cookie business. Now we're gonna move along. I want to see if there's anything new happening in Disney Springs, and then we have our dining reservation at Morrow and Enzo's that we have to get to, and I'm so excited for a little Italian. I was walking by the Star Wars Galactic Outpost when I saw this C-3PO head in here, and look at how awesome this is. $119, and it lights up and it has sounds, and you can actually take off like the outside metal part and kind of have C-3PO's head exposed. Look at that. That is so cool. It's like you're getting two heads for the price of one. I think I'm gonna get it. I impulsively bought the C-3PO head. I got so excited, and there were only a couple on the shelves, and I asked if they had any more in the back, and they said no, so I had to buy it right then and there. And since we're on this side of the Springs, I think I'll run it out to the car so I'm not carrying it around, because it's a pretty big head, and I can't wait till later on, because I'll put it together at the end of the video, and I'll show you how it lights up and what sounds it makes. And I only paid like $100 for it, because I got my annual pass discount. But I'm excited. Now that C-3PO is safely put away in my car, and I can't wait to show you guys him later in the video at the end, I think I want to run through the co-op. Even though I just spent $100, I still want to check out the home goods section and just see if there's any new merchandise. I'm always looking for new Disney home merch. It definitely seems a little quiet here today at the Springs. I mean, the Gideon's line was only like a 20-minute wait, and it had no virtual queue. And just walking around, I noticed that there's not a lot of people like going from store to store. Even the World of Disney looked a little empty, and it gets super busy in there. I always cut through the Crystal store to get to the co-op because some of the things in here are like super expensive. I pointed out the big castle last time I was here. I'll show you guys because I see it over here. I like to just look at it. But look at that beautiful castle spinning round and round. I'm pretty sure this is like $285,000. Wow, over $250,000 right there. But it's beautiful, right? I put it on my fireplace mantle. Oh, that's probably not safe. And that's why I don't buy things like this. This is something I've never seen before. They're actually selling Epcot's World Showcase merchandise here at Disney Springs. Look at this. This is from the Mexico Pavilion at Epcot's World Showcase. It actually says it on there. And these are nifty. They got Minnie and Daisy, $29.99. And then they got a chips and guac dish right here. Look, it even has the Mexico Pyramid, a blanket, coffee mugs, tumblers. It's like a whole entire Epcot Mexico Pavilion little stand here. I wonder if they have any other countries they're actually doing, because this whole entire area is getting ready for all the spring goodies. Oh, look, aprons and everything. Wow. Oh, what's this? I saw the words fancy. Fancy cuppa. Oh, that's cool. This is from the United Kingdom. So they're selling a little bit of everything from Epcot's World Showcase in here. They even got poo. A lot of this stuff looks new to me. There's some nice little like surfer, Mickey and Goofy merchandise here. A bag, some cups, and a blanket. I kind of love it. Oh, look at that Dalmatian mug. The only thing is I don't see myself drinking out of mugs like this. I would see myself drinking out of this mug more than the Dalmatian one. This is actually really cool. It says, it's a beautiful day. Look at Goofy there. How much are these? Oh, $16.99. I know I just bought this C-3PO head, but I found something else I really want to get, and it's a monorail salt and pepper shaker set. Look at how cool this is, and it's $24.99. And the only thing is I don't know how you can tell the difference between salt and pepper, because they're the same exact monorail, and I don't know if it like has it written on top. I don't know. We'll find out when I buy it and take it home. And I also love how on the bottom they started labeling things mousewares. Mousewares. Isn't that cool? So I think we're gonna go check out, and then it's probably time for us to make our way down to Marie and Enzo's and get ready for our little Italian dinner in an airport terminal. I'm on a shopping spree today. Somebody needs to stop me, but I'm happy I got the monorail salt and pepper shakers. And also, I noticed this random Good Morning America like photo opportunity up here. It's kind of cool because I guess you're supposed to join the Good Morning American team and take a little photo with Michael Strahan. I'm not done shopping. I still want to show you some like clothing merchandise, but I'll wait to actually go to Disney style after we get dinner. And speaking of clothing, take a look at my Roosevelt shirt. I love this floral design. It's the perfect shirt for spring. And if you guys ever want to buy any Roosevelt shirts, I have a link in my description where you get 15% off. And I have my own collection page where it lists all the shirts I wear in my videos. And we have made our way up to Maria and Enzo's. It's time to get ready for our dinner reservation, but I love this whole complex. It actually has 4 restaurants all connected together. You've got the Edison, Enzo's Hideaway, Pizza Ponte, and then Maria and Enzo's. And it's very interesting. They even gave it a little backstory. Like I mentioned, Maria and Enzo's is an Italian restaurant set in a 1930s airplane terminal. And it's so cool because they gave the restaurant a little backstory. Maria and Enzo, both owners, one was a baker, one was a pilot. They found an abandoned airport here at Disney Springs that went out of business because the Orlando International Airport opened. And they decided to combine their two loves and make an airport Italian restaurant. And they even have a first-class dining room. Like, they have a first-class section. So I can't wait to take you in and show you around. Hopefully we get first class. This is the check-in area, and I love how it says passenger check-in, and then the dining room is right underneath this sign that says all gates. And wait till you see the dining room. It is beautiful in here. It has posters and pictures of travel destinations all around the world. It's just got a beautiful look to it, and it looks like it's pretty empty in here. We might have this whole entire airport or restaurant to ourselves. We got ourselves a nice little table by the window, and I'll show you around the restaurant later on. I definitely want to check out the first class dining section. It's just a separate dining room, but I think it's closed right now because they have nobody waiting tables over there. But let me show you the menu. Here is a look at the dinner menu, and of course, usually whenever I go to an Italian restaurant, I always like to try the chicken parm and also meatballs. I figure if an Italian restaurant can get a meatball and a chicken parm right, then they're a pretty good restaurant. And the menu isn't that big. It looks like it's just this section on this side. The rest are all cocktails, but the prices are around $20 to $35. It looks like the chicken parm is $33, and the spaghetti bolognese or the rigatoni bolognese is $31. To drink, I ended up getting a classy bottle of San Pellegrino, aged $18.99. I always love feeling bubbly blessed, you know? I'm pouring this in when I already have a full cup. And that's the still water. I grabbed the wrong cup. There we go. Bubbly blessed. Right over here is the first class lounge, and it's kind of the same seating arrangement, but they have some awesome little like artifacts behind glass, and they rent this out for private parties, or they start using it when the restaurant gets full. But still, just to say you're dining in first class is fancy enough for me. And look at all of these little trinkets. Look at these planes. I love Pan Am, so like this restaurant is right up my alley, right up my alley. I decided on going with the chicken parm like I said I was, and I ordered a side of meatballs, but I got the chicken parm with light cheese, because usually I just like the chicken cutlets with sauce, but I want to show you guys what it looks like, so it might look a little cheesier if you come here and get it yourself. And the food has arrived. Take a look at this chicken parm. That is a gigantic chicken cutlet. It's almost bigger. It is bigger than my hand. And I subbed out the penne pasta for rigatoni because I love rigatoni so much. And don't forget, we got ourselves a side of meatballs. I can't wait to dive into those balls. But I think we'll start with the chicken parm first. I'm not even kidding. This chicken parm might be the biggest chicken parm on Disney property. It's literally the size of my head. Look at this. Nice and thin, the way I like it. I've had this before in the past, and I don't remember the chicken being this thin. And that's a big thing for me. I gotta have my chicken cutlets paper thin. And this was actually amazing. I love it. And I can't wait to dive into the pasta and meatballs. They give you a pretty good amount of pasta, too. I was sitting here thinking to myself, I'm like, that's a lot of pasta there. And then I lifted it up. And look at that. Oh, there's a meatball in there too. Speaking of meatballs, I guess it's time to get to the meatball business. Look at that. And it's piping hot. You can see the steam coming off of it. I'm gonna try to karate chop it. Oh wow, that actually cut really easily. Look at that. So now it's time to try the meatball. I gotta hold it up with the fork, with the knife. Solid meatball right here. The only thing is I wish it had a little bit more flavor to it. Maybe adding some onion or garlic powder in there, but that's just my preference. Some people like their meatballs more or less like not so like seasoned or spiced up, but I like them that way. Either way, this is very, very good. It's a good meatball and it's a good chicken parm. Now it's time for the Italian trifecta. A little bit of pasta, chicken, and meatball all in one bite. The Italian trio. I'm going to be throwing in the towel soon because I can't eat anymore. That chicken breast was so huge, and I think I'd rather eat all of the chicken than some of the pasta and some of the chicken because I could use the protein. And I still got one meatball left. One meatball. Well, Maria and Enzo's exceeded all of my expectations. The chicken was so good and it was super thin, just the way I like it. I gotta have my chicken cutlets thin. And I love the atmosphere in there. Like I said, I'm a big Pan Am fan, so it was really cool like seeing all of the photos and little plane memorabilia they had around. Now I wanna show you guys around the complex, show you the other restaurants and the little secret passageways and how you can get to them. You can actually walk through all of these restaurants. They all connect inside. Like I mentioned, all of the restaurants are connected, and right next to Maria and Enzo's, you have Pizza Ponte, which happens to be my favorite pizza in Disney, and I want to show you guys the slices real quick. Take a look at all of these amazing slices. I mean, I'm too full right now to put down any pizza, but I still, like I said, I wanted to show you. My favorite, though, is probably the pepperoni or the big Roman. It's just my favorite type of pizza, and they're huge. That slice is bigger than the chicken parm I just showed you, and it's $7.75. So if you're ever looking for some good pizza, you know a place here at Maria and Enzo's or Pizza Ponte. Like I showed you, Pizza Ponte is right next to Maria and Enzo's, and if you go through the bottom of Maria and Enzo's, you'll go to Enzo's Hideaway, and you can take like a little speakeasy exit that takes you right on into the Edison. I'm going to show you guys. I've done it before in the past, but I think it's just so cool, and it kind of reminds me of Goodfellas. You know the scene when Ray Liotta walks through the back of the restaurant? That's what this like little passageway reminds me of. Down below you'll find Enzo's Hideaway, and it's a little speakeasy. They even have the lookout hole right in the door there, and then you just walk straight through the restaurant, and it's really cool. It's very dim, and it kind of sets the mood in here. They actually have real candles on the table, and you make a left at the bar area, and you just go straight back, and it looks like it's like a no exit, but like I said, there's a little secret passageway right through here. Ooh, and they got all the meats on display. Look at that. Very fancy. Right in this room with all the liquor bottles, you can see they have like a little side entrance to the side. Oh yeah, here it is. And this takes you into Enzo's Hideaway. Not Enzo's Hideaway, the Edison. How awesome is this, right? It's like all underground tunnels. And just like that, we're in the Edison. Very, very cool, right? The Edison is another awesome themed restaurant based after the 1920s. It's a 1920s abandoned power plant, and it looks so cool on the inside. They even have a photo booth. Just take a look at that cool little portrait studio they got over there. And also, look at all of these awesome vintage radios and clocks. I really love the theming in this restaurant as well. This whole entire complex, like I said, it's just amazing. And they do a lot of cool performances here. Things that they do on the stage. Sometimes they even have people hanging from the ceilings up there. Maybe on our next trip, maybe I'll come eat at the Edison so I can show you guys the food. I'm glad I showed you guys around the Edison. I know I've showed that before in the past in other videos, but there's a lot of people that are new here and never saw any of my older videos, and I thought it was just too cool not to show you. But as I was sitting there eating at Maria and Enzo's, I was looking at the Disney Springs like balloon, and I was thinking how cool would it be to go up on a little balloon ride, because today's weather is perfect. There's no wind and it's blue skies and sunshine, so I think we're going all the way up. We're going for a hot air balloon ride. Well, it's not even a hot air balloon. It's actually helium, a gigantic helium balloon. It looks like it's starting to come back down now. And like I said, that is just a gigantic balloon full of helium, and it has a cord or a chain that prevents it from floating away. You can see it dangling down right in the middle there, and it's just such a cool experience, and it's iconic. I feel like that balloon is like Disney Springs like icon. You know how Magic Kingdom has the castle, Hollywood Studios has the Tower of Terror now, and Epcot has Spaceship Earth. I feel like Disney Springs is the balloon. The balloon ride costs $31.94 with tax, and I am so excited. I haven't done this in forever, and the views you get from up there are incredible. We're going to be able to see everything, and even the parks too, and I can't wait. I'm so excited. We're going up on the next one, so we got to wait for this one to come back down. I don't want to come back down from this cloud. It's time to head up now. Was it scary up there?
No, it was beautiful.
Oh, beautiful. I'm excited. Here we go. We're going all the way up. I don't even know how to get in. Oh, yeah, right here. This is the perfect weather for a balloon ride today. I'm excited.
Lifting up will have just a little motion. I don't want you guys to fall.
Oh, boy. I don't want to fall either.
After you can let go of the bike.
Oh, my Lord. Wow.
It is pretty cool. Yeah, as of right now, it's great weather. No wind, no storms yet. Alright, here's our first stop. Just a little bump.
Oh.
Yeah, now we get to go up a little faster. And on the way up, we're going to have the same bump again. It should be right around.
The max height that the balloon can go up is 400 feet. Right now, we're going up 280, 300 feet. Almost there, he says. Wow, look at Disney Springs. What an awesome point of view. It's so beautiful out right now.
Oh, here it is.
Oh, one more bump.
Alright, so that'll be the top for us. If you have any questions, you can let me know. If I don't know it, I'll make it up. You'll never know.
I can see Cirque du Soleil from here, Spaceship Earth, the Hollywood Tower Hotel is right over there. This is really, really cool.
Where?
You don't see? Right there is the Hollywood Tower Hotel, and then Spaceship Earth is next to the big blue building that's Guardians of the Galaxy right there. I don't know if you can see it. And you can see Everest too. You can see Expedition Everest off in the distance there.
Over there?
Straight ahead, right on the other side of the road there.
What is that?
Yeah, you can see the Tower of Terror, Expedition Everest, Spaceship Earth, the Epcot Ball.
Is that what that is? What that is? That's what I was thinking.
That's the Epcot Ball. Just take a look how high up we are now. This is great. We're starting to make our descent now. Oh, but this was nice. Very relaxing. I can see Maria and Enzo's from here, and we were sitting right at that window when I decided I wanted to come ride this, and I'm happy we did.
Oh, wow.
Are we coming in hot?
No.
No, we don't make it in. Just land gentle.
Then out here, and then we come down nice and slow. On my own.
Oh, I like that.
Oh yeah, real nice. It's all winch operated. And that balloon is filled with tons of helium.
Wow. Center. Look at that.
So, little bump here, guys.
Oh!
Yeah, all right. Well, that was it. I do hope you guys enjoyed.
Well, that was awesome. And for $30, I think that's money well spent, because for a brief moment, I felt like I was on top of the world up there. And the views were amazing. And like I said, the weather was perfect because there was no wind. So you can kind of just like take it all in. And I was able to show you guys without having like that wind muffled noise usually happens when I record up there. But now I think we're going to move along. We got to go get Gracie her cupcakes real quick. And then maybe do a little shopping before we head out. I was gonna try to use the cupcake ATM, but we keep on striking out and it's always down. So instead, I think we'll just go inside and get our little cupcakes. And I can use the AC because it is hot out. Well, the important business has been taken care of. The cupcakes have been obtained. So now we're gonna start making our way out. Maybe I'll stop into Disney style, and then we're gonna go home, give Gracie a cupcake, and put together my C-3PO head. We got some live music here at the Springs. And like I said, I think I want to stop into Disney style. I want to see if they've got any cool new merchandise. I know they've been making a lot of cool character merchandise with like 90s coloring to it. So I want to see if they got anything new. I love Disney style because they always have unique merchandise in here, and I've been really loving the 90s colors. Like, look at these reversible like sweatshirts. They got ones for Winnie the Pooh, Minnie, and Mickey, and they're only $30. $30 for these. And then I just love this look. Like I said, it kind of just like reminds me of the Eisner era. Even the coat too. All of these are just cool to me. I love the Mickey, Donald, Minnie, and Daisy shirts, and you got Goofy over there. But take a look at this over here. Got a little black on black. They've got a zipper up and I think that's just a regular sweatshirt here. This is nice. I like the material too. It's kind of like Spirit jersey. It's not fuzzy in there. I don't like it when the sweaters are fuzzy. I kind of like how I'm showing you the inside of the shirt there. And I think the zipper up, $69.99. Wow, I feel like they keep on getting more expensive every time I look at a hoodie or a zipper up. Like, I think I remember one time they were $50. Now up almost $16. But still, it's cool merchandise, especially on a chilly day. But I don't think we're going to be having any of that anytime soon. I think we're full-blown heat now. Also, take a look at the fanny pack here. And they have like backpacks and purses too. These are very nice. These are $29.99 for the fanny pack, and then the purse is $39.99. And that's a nice looking backpack. I'm not even too sure how much this one is. Oh, $44.99. I don't think there's anything I need to get right now. I would get the reversible sweaters because they're only $30. They must be on clearance, and I bet you still get your annual pass with that, but I wouldn't be able to wear it for like the next year because it's like now until probably the end of summer. It's just gonna be hot days here in Florida, so I'm gonna be needing the Roosevelts. But we're gonna make our way home, go check on Gracie girl, and like I said, put together C-3PO. There she is, the most beautiful dog on earth. Gracie girl. You want a cupcake? Want a cupcake? Whoop, whoop. Oh! Yeah, there you go. Flip it on its back. She always flips it so she eats the bottom of the cupcake first. You're such a good girl. Now that Gracie has her cupcake, it's time to put together C-3PO, and I can't wait to see what he does. All right, I got C-3PO out of the box. I plugged him in, and take a look at how cool this is. His eyes glow up, and then when you touch him, he talks.
We seem to be made to suffer. It's our lot in life.
And he says a lot of different things.
I'm going to regret this.
But when you start taking off like the front layer, he starts like kind of panicking. I'll show you. It's really cool.
I have a bad feeling about this. My parts are showing. My goodness.
And then look, you can see the back of him. That's so awesome. I think this is such a great purchase. I'm obsessed with them.
Sir, my first job was programming binary load lifters, very similar to your evaporators in most respects.
Thank you.
I've had the most peculiar dream.
Oh, tell me, what was your dream?
I can assure you they will never get me onto one of those dreadful starships.
Oh, it was a dream about starships.
I feel so helpless.
Oh, don't feel helpless. I'll help you out.
Shut me down.
Okay, all right.
What's going on? Turn round. I can't see.
What?
Sir, if you'll not be needing me, I'll close down for a while.
All right, close down for a little bit.
Oh no!
And with that, I think we are done here today. I had a lot of fun exploring Disney Springs. I got myself a fancy C-3PO, and I'm obsessed. I keep on touching it, and I think I heard all of the different sayings, and I had like a full-blown conversation with it. It's gonna be my new best friend. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I enjoyed making it, and we'll see you next time. Bye!